And we begin with an update on a much debated subject right now, capital punishment in the Palmetto State. The South Carolina Supreme Court just blocked 2 upcoming inmate executions by electrocution, and it's because of recent changes to state law. Those changes give inmates the choice between death by electric chair or by firing squad when lethal injections are not available. It's aimed at restarting executions after a 10-year pause due to a shortage in injection drugs.
But prison officials haven't created the firing squads, at least not yet. The state Supreme Court says firing squads must be in place before any executions can begin. Keep in mind, South Carolina is one of just 8 states to allow electrocution and one of 4 allowing firing squads.
For more on all of this, we turn to WCNC Charlotte's Tanya Mendes. And Tanya, this is uncharted territory for South Carolina.
I mean, it really is, and really across much of the country. When you're talking about only 4 states that actually have this as an option, only one of them, though, has actually done it, though. So as Department of Corrections officials are looking to other states to see how they've done it, they're not going to find a lot of information out there. 2 death row inmates on the brink of execution will live to see another day, as executions in South Carolina are now on hold while the state tries to figure out how to assemble a firing squad. In South Carolina, death row inmates get to have a choice in how they want to die. Right now, there isn't a choice. Lethal injection drugs haven't been available in 8 years. So the electric chair was the only option. South Carolina, one of just 8 states that uses it. Until last month, lawmakers added firing squad to the list of execution methods. But corrections doesn't actually have a squad in place. Until they do, the state Supreme Court ruled executions can't happen.
It's attempting to execute prisoners, but doesn't have a process in place.
According to a nonprofit that analyzes capital punishment, South Carolina is the only state in the country with an electric chair primary choice and firing squad backup.
When the public is moving away from capital punishment, do we want to be known as a state that's bringing back more brutal methods? Is this who we are?
Demonstrators at the State House say no, calling it barbaric and demanding a ceasefire on the firing squad.
However, we know this is not palatable, this cannot continue, and we're deciding to stand up today to do something about it.
The South Carolina Department of Corrections doesn't have a timeline for when their firing squad will be assembled, saying they're working on policies and procedures now and will look to other states that have assembled one for guidance. They won't find a lot of information, though. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, Utah is the only state that has actually put someone to death by firing squad in modern history. And they've only done it 3 times in the last 50 years.
The firing squad is one of the most archaic methods of execution.
So we actually learned a lot today about how firing squads are chosen, how people get put on the squad, how they're assembled, and what they actually do in terms of carrying out the execution. Not the kind of information, though, that you can just sum up in a minute and a half on the news. So with that in mind, go to our website, WCNC.com. We've put the full explanation right there under this story, where you'll be able to learn a lot more. Reporting live at the state line, I'm Tanya Mendes, WCNC Charlotte.